So the next installment in your questions answered in 3 minutes or less deals with the inspection. Ooh, this is the big one. This is the one that everyone always gets so worked up about. I got to have a good inspection. And you're right, you do. You have to have a great inspection because you want to try and ferret out all the issues that might be wrong with the property. Does the seller currently live there? Have they moved out? How long has it been vacant? Are there any issues with it that we spot during our walkthrough? Are there things that are really important to you based on your past and your ownership of properties before? Maybe you have that overprotective parent that is really going to be watchful of what you buy. Maybe they're giving you some down payment. All of these things impact what people think about with their inspection. But what if there's another caveat to the inspection that maybe you're perhaps not sharing with me or your realtor? It is vitally important that you bring these things up. If you're concerned about the finances, if you're concerned about the logistics of making the move from 7 states away, these are great questions. And I can tell you with certainty that the inspection is more encompassing than simply just finding out that you have a bad furnace. Let's highlight a specific example here. So, this is the section of the Colorado real estate contract that deals with this, where it talks about disclosure, inspection, and due diligence. I want to go right here to the inspection. And I really like sentence number 5. And it basically says any other activity, odor, or noise, whether on or off the property, and its effect or expected effect on the property or its occupants is unsatisfactory in the buyer's sole subjective discretion. Folks, pay attention to me on this one. If you are concerned about something with the transaction, the Colorado real estate contract gives you the protection to terminate the deal based on what it is that you don't like about the property, whether it's an activity, odor, or noise, whether on or off the property, and its effect or expected effect on the property and its occupants is unsatisfactory. Read into this. Discuss this with your real estate attorney. Discuss this with the real estate commission. Better yet, just ask your realtor at just a basic level. Hey, I'm just not happy with this house. Great. Let's cancel the contract and move on. Get your earnest money back, and you can go find another property to reside in. That is literally what this inspection gives us in terms of its power, or the inspection clause, I should say. Anyway, hopefully you find that little bit of information about the inspection to be helpful. There's obviously a ton more nuance with this. And if you want to dive into a deeper discussion about this and what it means, please reach out to me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will look forward to speaking with you soon.